going to teach you the song. And I want everyone to get up and hug someone. Just hug each other and tell them, we're glad to be here. All right, Doug, let them know.
So glad I'm here.
Yes, I'm so
glad I'm here. Good, I'm so glad I'm here. In Jesus' name. Oh, yes, I'm so glad I'm here. Yes, I'm so glad I'm here. Good, I'm so glad I'm here. In Jesus' name. I'm gonna sing while I'm here. Yes, I'll sing while I'm here. Good, I'll sing while I'm here. In Jesus' name. Oh, yes, I'll sing while I'm here. Yes, I'll sing while I'm here. Good, I'll sing while I'm here. In Jesus' name. It was love brought me here. Yeah, love brought me here. Good and love brought me here. In Jesus' name. Oh, yes, love brought me here. Yeah, love brought me here. Good and love brought me here. In Jesus' name. I'm so glad I'm here. Yes, I'm so glad I'm here. Good, I'm so glad I'm here. In Jesus' name. Oh, yes, I'm so glad I'm here. Yes, I'm so glad I'm here. Good, I'm so glad I'm here. In Jesus' name.
Now, to demonstrate for you a song that our ancestors sung during the time of slavery, and after they was freed and would begin to have church. And those that were allowed to learn to read during slavery was the house servant and the driver. So the farmhands was not able to learn how to read. So when freedom came about and they got a church, then those that could read would read the stories in the Bible. And this story that they made up this song about was Moses. Now, who know what Moses did? He did what?
Led the children of Israel out of bondage in Egypt.
Yeah. All right.
Parted the Red Sea.
They made, who was doing the children of Israel bad?
The Egyptian Pharaoh.
All right, you all right with me? So they went into the Bible and they got this song out because of the story about Moses. And this is the way that they would sing it here on the hours. Notice when we get to the end of it and talking about in some lonesome graveyard, we are going to say it the way that those people would say it years ago in the Gullah or Geechee language. Listen.
Moses, Moses, don't you let King Pharaoh take you. Moses, Moses, don't you let King Pharaoh take you. Moses, Moses, don't you let King Pharaoh take you. In some lonesome graveyard. I hear the chariot coming. I hear the chariot coming. I hear the chariot coming in some lonesome graveyard. Moses, Moses, I hear the horses running. Moses, Moses, I hear the horses running. Moses, Moses, I hear the horses running in I hear Jordan rolling in some lonesome graveyard. Brothers, brothers, don't you let your daughters condemn you. Mothers, mothers, don't you let your daughters condemn you. Mothers, mothers, don't you let your daughters condemn you. It's a lonesome graveyard. Jordan, let the children cross over. Jordan, Jordan, let the children cross over. Jordan, Jordan, let the children cross over. It's a lonesome graveyard.
Georgia, there's a historical spot on the north end of the island where during the time of slavery, a ship went to Africa to get people to bring them here to America to sell them for slaves. While those people over in Africa on this particular trip, they went by the Igbo tribe. They found 18 grown people. They fooled them. They didn't force them, they fooled them. They told them, we want you to go to America to work. When those people got here in America, here on St. Simon's Island, Georgia, on Dunbar Creek, where they would load and unload the slaves here on St. Simon's Island, that's when they found out they were going to be slaves. All 18 from the Igbo tribe. You know, it's amazing how some people say 18, some people say 30, some say 100, but we don't know the exact number, but we do know our folks came here. On St. Simon's Island, they are on Dunbar Creek. They went down and they said a prayer. They said, water brought us here to America, and water is going to carry us away. They backed themselves out into Dunbar Creek, and they drowned themselves. And today that's a historical spot here on St. Simon's Island, Georgia. They're on Dunbar Creek. Today it's called Igbo's Land. And as those people were going down, they were singing a song we sing today in this generation, and a song that was sung in the 60s on the Civil Rights March. They were singing, freedom, freedom over me. Before I'll be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free. That song was created right here on St. Simon's Island, Georgia. Now Doug is going to begin this song off. Then I want all of us to join in. Because today in this generation, you can be a slave to a many things. You can be a slave to alcohol. You can be a slave to drugs. Or you can be a slave to crime. And we don't want to be slaves to those things in this generation, young people. So let's all sing this song together. Now, Dunbar Creek and Igbo's Landing, you go out Frederica Road, and you can go on the Lucy Island Road and look to your left or to your right if you're going off the island, and that's where Igbo's Landing is, right there on Dunbar Creek. It's not public property, it's private property, but I hope that one day the state owns Igbo's Landing. Please do not film us. You think I can't see you, but I can. All right. Okay, you got to sing it now. Let them have it, though.
Oh,
Listen.
freedom.
Listen at the word.
Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom.
Let's sing it.
Over me. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free. No more crying. No more crying. No more crying over me. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free.
Here on Dunbar Creek on St. Simon's Island, Georgia, is the historical spot today, Evo's Landing. Doug and I were featured in People magazine, and we were standing there on Evo's Landing here on St. Simon's Island, Georgia. Years ago, they didn't have pianos, they didn't have guitars and musical instruments to make music. As the gospel staffers were doing, they stopped on their bodies to make music and to get that rhythm and that pattern. Now the Bakerton Community Choir, which is a choir that sings old-fashioned singing, like people used to sing years ago before they got a lot of instruments, as I said before. So they're going to come and share with you some old songs, and they'll really get you involved in this festival. The Bakerton Community Choir from Bakerton, Georgia.
Glory to God. know sometimes. I'm gonna get out there and see how they do that. I'm gonna see you today. I'm gonna see all kinds of, I ain't fixing them today. One day I got a hook back to that walking dog. I'm with that. I'm gonna see how to play behind my head now. I'm gonna bring my girl because I lift my leg a little bit. So I can like to sweat. Well, I sweat, but I do it. Nina Williams. Alright. Alright, mama. I'm gonna show you how to do that thing. Go downtown with a hand in my hand. Looking for the woman ain't got no man. I'm alright, baby. I'm right all over. Rag all night long. All right. All right. All right. I get rag, mama, rag all over me. All right. Now take it. Now. All right. Okay. I get rag, mama, rag all over me. All over this mouth. Not right. Not right. Okay. Okay. I get right, baby, rugged all over this time.
going to demonstrate the beating of the rice.
Okay, you ready for this? Yeah. Are you ready for this? Yeah. You know, I looked around this while ago and I was looking around and saw me looking around. My mind went back to a song that was written by the night gears. Oh, look at the people. Look at the people. So what they do is they're standing at the judgment, got to be tried. I just looked around and said, oh, look at the people. They're standing here watching, ready to watch the rice beating demonstration. We're going to begin, as I said, this part with the rice, demonstrating how the slaves had to beat rice from the stalk by hand as a way of getting ready to eat, because they was not allowed to eat rice once a week, and that was on a Sunday. Also eat biscuits on a Sunday. And then this, on the coast here, the people love to eat rice, especially when it's cooked with peas. Peas and rice cooked together, they love that. It's called what? Hoppin' John, that's right.
Who knows why it was called Hoppin' John? All right, Jasper knows, because Jasper, stand up Jasper, let him see you. This is Jasper Bond. It's his brother here from Maryland. Where is he here? There he is. These two young men, relatives, was a slave and were brought right here, and when slavery was abolished, they gave the land to their relative. And their relative name was Neptune Small. What's the name of this park? Neptune Park. This whole plantation was given to him. And that's why this park today is named Neptune Park. Thank you. Give him a hand.
And when they got a chance to beat the rice and have rice, even though the master may give it to them on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever day, they would give it to them. They was not allowed to eat it, but they was glad that they were going to have some rice on Sunday. And they was happy. And everything that they do, they would make a cold it up, act it out, and just be happy about what's happening. And when they would beat the rice out, they would take the rice from the rice fields, and they would lay it on a sheet or canvas like this, so that they could beat the grain from the stalks. But they beat the grain from the stalks, something like this. Now this, you see that this is over 200 years old, and it's good and solid. I would like to be whipped with this, because it's really hard. And they will take it and put, see how it's made there? The reason that's there for the flexion part of it, when they hit the rice, it bounces up 2 or 3 times as it hit. You notice when I begin to beat the rice. This is what they use, and they call this a frail bar. After they will beat the grain from the stalks, then they will use the fanner. This is a fanner of what they will fan the rice with. They will take it and put the rice on this fanner, and they will fan the rice. As they will be fanning the rice, they will be singing a song. The ladies will always fan the rice. After they will get through fanning the rice, they will sing a song about, I'm going to fan this rice, I'm going to fan it clean, and they will say, blow, Tony, blow. Let me hear you say that. Blow, Tony, blow. Now that's your part. Everyone around there singing, because they know that they're going to have some peas and rice on a Sunday. And at the end, when they say, blow, Tony, blow, what you do? I want someone to do what? Whistle. Okay, let me hear that whistle. They say when the whistle blow like that, a cool breeze will come along, blow the chaff away from the rice, also give them a cool breeze also, kind of cool them off. After they would take it and put it, fan it, they would put it in and this is what you call a mortar. It's hewed out, kind of slant, so that the rice will be beaten in there to get the first husk off the rice. They would use what you call a prepper. As you notice, this is a kind of square. This is the one that they use first to beat the first roughness off the rice. And as they were beating the rice, they would be singing another song that said, peas, peas, peas in the rice, peas in the rice, peas in the rice, done, all shucks. When they would say, all shucks, the ladies, they would spin around on their heels or whatever, saying, all shucks, because they're happy that they're going to have rice on Sunday. Then after they would take it and fan in that time, they would put it back into the mortar. Then they would turn the other end around, which is the sharper end, and that what's white is the rice. Then it's ready for the pot. And they would sing it, and they would do it like this. Now I want you to hold this. Now can some of you all hear me?
Yeah.
And they always would sing a song as they beat the rice. And one of the famous songs that they loved to sing was, I'm on my way to Canaan land.
Sing it.
I'm on my way to Canaan land. I'm on my way to
They would beat the grain from the stalk. They would take this batter and go over to the sheep, and they would get the rice off that had been beaten from the stalk. Now you see, this is real rice. This is not plain rice. This is not an imitation. This is real rice. That's right, not that rice either. The real thing. They would pan this rice. And now we're going to get on in here. I'm going to pan this rice. I'm going to pan it clean. Blow, down it, blow. Sometimes I pan it east and west. Blow, down it, blow. Blow, down it, blow, down it, blow, down it, blow. Then they would take the rice after they pan it the first time, put it into the mortar. Then they would take the, you take the small, bigger one. You're stronger than I am. And they would do this in a rhythm, because our people, everything that they would do it in time and with rhythm. And now we're going to beat the rice. As you notice, well, Howard, what you sitting back there for? You know it's time to dance. You know it's time to dance.
don't never get no peace right.
So you get tired of dancing, don't get no piece of rice. But as you notice, when we're beating the rice, when one is down, the other one is up. So that was the rhythm that they would have, and then the lady would be dancing it. Now, Howard, I'm not calling you a lady, but you know how to dance this rice. Do this rice dance. And they would go like this. Peas, peas, peas in the rice, peas in the rice, peas in the rice. Now, I'll shout. Peas, peas, peas in the rice, peas in the rice, peas in the rice. Now, I'll shout. Oh, we got to pick up the rice now. Then they would take the rice out. Hold this. Take the rice out, the mortar again. You don't got a lot of roughness off of it. They would give it back to the lady, and she would pan it again. And they would go back to the ritual again. I'm gonna pan this rice, I'm gonna pan it clean. Blow, Tony, blow. Sometime I pan it close to the ground. Blow, Tony, blow. Now blow, Tony, blow, Tony, blow, Tony, blow. And they would take the rice this time and put it back into the mortar, and they would beat it again. And this time we're going to turn the sharp end around, and that's the end that whites the rice, and it's ready for the pot. Peas, peas, peas in the rice, peas in the rice, peas in the rice. I'm sure. Peas, peas, peas in the rice, peas in the rice, peas in the rice. I'm sure. Peas, peas, peas in the rice, peas in the rice, peas in the rice. I'm sure. So that's how they got rice to eat on Sunday.
Hey, Hal, okay. Hal, you do better. They don't feed me. years ago, those people had to work from sunup to sundown. And if they need to go to someone's house to visit with them, they didn't have AT&T and GTE and Southern Bell to call and say, may I come over, or I'm coming over. So when they would walk, no doubt, to their house, they would be eating dinner. And they didn't have education like you all have today to say, come in and have some. When they would walk in, they would tell the person who walked into their house, hop in and join. And it became what? Hop and join.
Shout.
I am take my hand, precious Lord, and lead me on. Oh, precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, let me stand. I am tired, I am one. Oh, through the storm, through the night, lead me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, and lead me. Oh, take my hand, precious Lord, lead me on. Let me stand. Oh, I get tired, I get weak, I am worn. Through the night, lead me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, and take my hand. Oh, with my way grow so big, precious Lord, lay near in my life is almost gone. Oh, hear my cry, hear my call. Oh, let's start. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me on. Oh, precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, let me stand. I get tired, I get weak.